Hello, Virgo. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for being with me. I'm Chrissy from Angelic Inspiration, coming to you with your May 2019 tarot card reading. Ooh, this is going to be a big month for you, Virgo, with some challenges, with some good stuff. Let me just focus in. I just got to focus in for a minute. Sometimes the energy is like, whoa. Okay, so let me start by saying we're going to have a new moon in Taurus, which natally affects your 8th house. 8th house is Scorpio. We're going to have a full moon in Scorpio towards the end of May that affects your 4th house of natally of Cancer. So if you pulled up your chart, these are the houses that these moons fall into, which is very interesting with this reading I'm about to give you. So 8th house matters deal with, for this new moon, death, rebirth, transformation, inheritances, other people's monies, banks, the occult. And the house of Cancer for you, for the new moon, which falls in your 4th house, new moon in Taurus, but natally your 4th house, is all about Cancer, which is compassion, kindness, nurturance, your environment, your home, okay? So we definitely have on the board for you coming into the month, which I feel you're defending your ground with something. It could be your property. It could be study. It could be course of studying for something that people are kind of, forcing you to stand your ground on your position of something. And I feel like it's either got to do with university, study, classes, schooling, or it's got to do with property, especially with that new moon. So, and we also have coming into the first week the High Priestess. And the High Priestess here happens to be in reverse position. So what I want to say about this is sometimes when the High Priestess is in reverse, she doesn't want you to be like, it could be a little bit of delusion. It could be a little bit of deception around you by other people who are coming at you, that you have to stand your ground. It could be you kind of withdrawing or not wanting to deal with certain situations that come up, or not, maybe not that you don't want to deal with it, but you don't want to face off with it. Maybe there's something that you would just rather kind of stick your head in the sand about, not really come to terms with how you're going to communicate what that is. And this isn't a bad reading at all, so I don't want to gear it that way, but I just want you to be aware of anything that's false or anything that falls around you that maybe you don't want to stand up to, even though it's false of somebody else to accuse or to kind of bring that energy towards you, because you know the truth, right? So when we get her in reverse, it's about trying to find both functions within you. It's a time to have the ability to, be seen in the world, to act in the world, to come up to that, to step up to whatever you're defending yourself for, right? Try not to have any delusion with it, especially if it's something false and an accusation or something that's not true about you. But I feel like in May, you come to a point where you think, you know what? As I lead the way and I do what I do, and I do as much as I do for others and make things happen and create, you want to say to yourself, what is false? What is around me that is not true? And what am I not standing up to? I'm fighting for something, but what am I fighting for? So put your best foot forward this month. For some of you, and the Magician is here, and we get the High Priestess and the Magician in a reading. It's about to connect the inner and the outer, to let it shine, to let it exude what needs to come out. and be seen, because the Magician is all about manifesting, right? The life that you want. What do you want? And to bring it into play, to empower yourself. So there's an empowerment going on for you, right? So be empowered, find your will, find the way, and make it so that you don't have to defend yourself so hard. You have all the tools to make things unfold and come to a new beginning of feeling spiritually, financially, mentally, emotionally fulfilled with the Magician. And he is all about the as above, so below. So let's get really into the reading. So you have the page, excuse me, the Page of Pentacles in the Knight. But let's go with the page. So for some of you, you have a happy home life. You love your family. Everything is good here. You have the 5 and the 7 bookending this reading. So I feel like some of you could be fighting or arguing with family members, right? And I feel like for some of you, not all of you, it's about where you live, where you want to live, your house environment, your home, or a business environment, or where you want to be. And it just hasn't come quick enough for you. But I feel like some of you are looking to relocate. And there could be problems around property that has to do with 8th house matters. When the full moon culminates in May for you, there could be some friction within a family that has to do with money, inheritances, loans, right? This could be some payback or debts or things like that need to be ironed out. So again, stand up, right? Don't let people bully you or hold you back. You just go forward and look to create what it is that you want, what spiritually, physically, financially, and emotionally is right for you, right? You have your inner wisdom, you have your inner compass, you have the willpower to move forward, and you will, right? You will. So in time, maybe by the end of May, you find your bliss point. You're happy. You have the inner child going on. You have the sun that illuminates you. Where is the sun in May? Well, the sun is in Taurus, right? So, and that's where the new moon is. So this is really illuminating what I feel is this new moon in Taurus for you. So put your best wishes and plant your seeds out there for what it is that you truly want to manifest, not what you do not want. You want to make this what you do want. Get centered, get in control of it, right? And just feel the bliss point, because you're manifesting that for happiness, right? For some of you, this is a card of marriage. So some of you could be thinking about getting married. For some of you, this could be, births around you in the month of May. People having babies, right? This could be hearing about someone conceiving a baby. But all in all, there's marriage here. There's births. There's happiness, bliss points. And, even with the High Priestess, on her face, it's your own inner wisdom. It's your own inner compass. So I'm going to turn her upright for this reading. As we go in, your family life, home life, there's something culminating that, again, has to do with something that you really feel that happiness and bliss point with the 10 of Cups and the Sun. These are two of the best cards in the deck you can get in a reading. Doesn't come without circumstance or opposition, but it comes with a strength and a knowing that you're going to achieve what you want to achieve. The Strength card right here that's in reverse, and I'm going to hold her upright, this is all about for you, really, it's about strength and courage and loyalty. And again, that golden yellow is the solar plexus, the will, right? And the sun also has the golden yellow. And so it's your solar plexus. You really, really want happiness. You want to be in a blissful state. You want to know that things are moving forward, that you're getting things done. But I feel like you're letting people hold you back, right? Where you're kind of being held back either by maybe something that you're thinking or falsehoods that other people are bringing to you, right? But it's not to have false hope. It's just to best foot forward, right? That's really what it's all about. Now, in reverse, the strength in reverse is about maybe you're trying to like integrate something that you're passionate about, and it comes to you instinctually. However, you're feeling, that you're weak, or you failed at something and you can't get the ball rolling or off the ground, or you failed in some way, or you failed somebody else in some way. But, you have to take time with the strength card to really kind of cultivate what it is that you want to take from the experiences, right? So don't lose hope. Try to, don't have lack of courage, because that's what this is saying. You're losing hope. But your family life and things that are there, you can work through it by stepping up to it for whatever it is. And again, and here too, we have the Five of Wands, which are coming out of a time of confusion. Any bickering or arguing within, your home life or your study world, or if any of you are going to school, or, you're making it through to the end of the sessions or whatever it is. And for some of you, after you make these changes, some of you, again, it will be with property or big changes that are coming your way. Some of you, it could be marriage. Some of you, it could be babies. Some of you, it could be a lot of different things, but it's slow and steady growth. And this is a Knight of Pentacles. It can be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It could be somebody else around you that has those quality sets. Or this could be you that, he's taking a slow horse ride, slow and steady journey towards what he wants to create. Right? What he wants to build. So I feel for a lot of you that you're really manifesting the life that you want to live, the house that you want to live in, whether you're upsizing, downsizing. I say that, but that's what I feel is here. And it's the inner wisdom to know, but there's just some kinks you got to work through. For some of you, you could be, just moving. You could be moving laterally to, upsize, downsize an apartment to a home to an apartment. But you really got to get clear on what it is that it's going to be. And iron out some kinks that may be in your way for this month anyway. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit, which is the card of Virgo. It's going within to find more light. So there's meditation, there's yoga, there's stretching, there's more spiritual practice for you. And if you get into that, the groove of that, like, get the energy going and keep up with the spiritual practices, then the happiness and bliss is there for you. It's just like you feel like you're waiting for it and you don't want any opposition in between it. But there is a little bit of circumstance in this reading, right? So it's really a great reading. This reading is it's like I'm reading a solar plexus. So the solar plexus is your happiness, your bliss, your will, your empowerment. And for some of you, if you feel blocked in that area, get some Reiki work, do some yoga, right? Get out in nature, take walks, get into the Virgo-ness, your Virgo-ness of your health and your day-to-day routine. And you'll be finding in May that you have the courage and the will and the empowerment to really shine bright, right? Let's take a look at your guidance for the month. Surrendering to the journey. Okay, this card is about releasing control to let yourself not always have to be in control of everything. Now, I'm saying that to a Virgo right now, and this is a general reading, but Virgos can be very controlling by nature, and it's all good because it's what it is. That's a virtue of yours, right? Just by your own sun sign. So, releasing the control, it's once you surrender and release that, it takes you to the journey. Where is she sailing to? It enables her. And look at this. We got the light again, right? Look at this. So there's another symbol for you. 2 lanterns. he goes within to find more light, to build that space that he needs to, you know, come out and make it shine. And she's on a boat heading towards her journey, but once she releases control, she finds where it leads her to where she's supposed to be. So if there's any situations with family and you find that you're trying to stand up to it and you're constantly defending yourself with a situation, release and move forward. That's the advice for you right here. And the main focal part of the reading is all about the Magician. So things are going to happen for you, and they're going to happen quickly. And it's going to meet you, and you're going to find that you're manifesting exactly what you want to have. And you'll get that, Virgo. It'll come into fruition for you. Very strong energy, very strong, good cards for you for this month. But take your time, lead the way, release some issues, get some things under and out so that you can really find that bliss point and connect with the spiritual, physical, emotional, kind of financial too, new beginnings that are here for you. So that's great for you. Have a wonderful month, everybody. If anyone would like a private reading, I will leave my email below. Happy May to you all. Enjoy your new moons and full moons. This is going to be a very big month for you, Virgo. So do your practices with the astrological energy. Really, really good. Really good stuff for you. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon.